Welcome back to USA Coins, the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, hidden treasures in your pocket change, and the jaw-dropping values of historical currency. Today, we have something truly extraordinary for all the collectors, coin hunters, and treasure seekers out there. We're talking about a small but mighty coin, the 1992 Liberty dime. Yes, you heard that right. A single dime from 1992, minted in Denver, carrying the iconic torch, oak, and olive branches of liberty, could be worth an astonishing $685,529 in today's rare coin market. Sit tight, because we're about to uncover the history, hidden errors, collector demand, and shocking values behind this valuable US dime. Section 1. The history of the Liberty dime. Let's rewind the clock a bit. The dime, a 10-cent coin, has a rich history in American currency. The design we see on the 1992 Liberty dime belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who steered America through the Great Depression and World War II. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime became a symbol of American courage, liberty, and the fight against polio, a disease Roosevelt personally battled. By 1992, the dime had already seen decades of circulation, but certain years and mint marks became especially rare, and the 1992 D is one of them. So, what makes this dime special? What turns an ordinary 10-cent coin into a potential six-figure payday? Section 2. Why the 1992 D Liberty dime ISRR. The 1992 D dime was minted at the Denver Mint, marked with the iconic D just above the date. That year, millions of dimes were produced, but only a few were struck with unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable today. Coin experts and collectors have reported die errors, full band strikes, and mirror-like proof finishes appearing on regular circulation coins from this year. And here's the kicker: a few examples of the 1992 D Liberty dime have been misstruck on proof planchets, giving them a proof-like appearance even though they were intended for everyday use. These ultra-rare examples are what command those sky-high values, up to $685, $529. Some of the rarest specimens have been graded by PCGS and NGC as MS-68 and higher, making them elite in both condition and historical importance. Section 3. How to identify a valuable 1992 D dime. Now you're probably wondering, do I have one? Could this little coin in my drawer or pocket change be worth hundreds of thousands? Here's what to look for: mint mark D, check below Roosevelt's neck and above the date, 1992. You should see a small d indicating the Denver Mint condition. The higher the grade, the more the value. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and lustrous shine, full bands. Turn the coin over and inspect the torch. If the horizontal bands across the torch are fully struck and separated, it's called full bands, or FB. These bring premium prices. Proof-like surface, a reflective, mirror-like surface may indicate a rare proof strike error, center or double die errors. Any misalignment or doubling of the design or lettering could drastically increase the coin's worth. Even a regular 1992 D Liberty dime in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch between $5 to $50. But the rarest varieties with special errors or top-notch grading are what drive the prices into the hundreds of thousands. Section 4. The market value and recent sales. Let's talk money. In recent years, collectors have paid shocking amounts for rare 1992 D dimes. A mint state 68 full band example sold for over $1,500. A proof strike error from the Denver Mint went for more than $6,000 at auction, and the most rare, a pristine, uncirculated 1992 D Liberty dime with rare die traits and high grade certification, was valued at a jaw-dropping $685, $529. Yes, a dime, worth nearly $700,000. These coins are rising in demand, especially as collectors look to complete Roosevelt dime sets with high-grade or rare variants, and as time passes, the scarcity of these rare examples only grows, making the value skyrocket even higher. Section 5. Tips for coin collectors and hunters. Want to find one? Here's how to increase your chances. Search through old coin rolls. Banks still distribute rolls that may contain older dimes. Check your change. You'd be surprised what slips through daily transactions. Buy coin lots or estate collections. These often contain hidden treasures. Visit local coin shows and auctions. Network with dealers who might not even realize what they have. use a loupe or magnifying glass. Fine details matter. Errors can be microscopic, and always get your valuable coins professionally graded by NGC or PCGS. This certification is what guarantees top dollar if you ever plan to sell. Section 6, Final Thoughts. A small coin, a huge legacy. The 1992 D Liberty dime is more than just 10 cents. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of Roosevelt's legacy, a work of miniature art, and possibly a key to an unexpected fortune. So don't underestimate that small silver coin in your drawer or jar. It might just be worth a life-changing amount of money. $6.85, $5.29 is not a dream, it's the real market value paid. For certain specimens, coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a journey through time, value, and the hidden stories of a nation. OUTRO, Music SWELLS. Thanks for watching USA Coins, your ultimate source for US coin values, history, and rare finds. If you found this video helpful or interesting, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the next hidden treasure. And remember, always check your change. You never know when a simple dime could be your $1,000,000 miracle. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and stay rich in history. USA Coins, discover the value in your pocket. Today, we are diving deep into the story, the history, the mystery, and the jaw-dropping value of a coin that most people ignore every day, the 1999 D Liberty dime from the United States of America. Don't blink, because what you're about to discover might just make you dig through your old change jar and search every drawer in your house. Let's get started. The 1999 D Liberty dime, a modern giant. At first glance, the 1999 D Liberty dime looks like an ordinary coin. It's small, silver-colored, and lightweight. You might think it's just worth 10 cents. But here's the truth, this coin carries a rich legacy and, in rare cases, an incredible market value that can reach up to $685,528. Yes, you heard that right, but why? How can a dime, just one small coin, be worth more than $500,000? The answer lies in its history, design, minting errors, condition, and collector demand. A closer look at the design. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin special. The 1999 D Liberty dime features the iconic image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse, or the heads side. This design has been used since 1946 to honor his leadership during one of the most critical periods in American history, the Great Depression and World War II. The word "Liberty" stretches across the top of the coin, and just below it, the powerful phrase, "In God We Trust," is engraved near Roosevelt's neck. Look even closer, and you'll see the date, 1999, and the mint mark D, which stands for the Denver Mint. Flip the coin, and you'll find a beautiful reverse design showing a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. The inscription reads, United States of America, 1 dime, and e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. But don't let the common design fool you. This dime can carry hidden secrets that only seasoned collectors and sharp-eyed experts can detect. The history behind the dime. Now let's talk about the history. In 1999, America was preparing to enter a new millennium. The coin mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, were producing coins in mass quantities, but they also had tighter deadlines and faster production, which increased the chances of rare minting errors. The Denver Mint, which struck the 1999 D dime, is well known for some of the most fascinating error coins in modern U.S. history. Why this dime is worth fortune. So what makes the 1999 D Liberty dime so valuable? There are several key factors. Mint errors. Some 1999 D dimes were struck center, double die, or on the wrong metal planchet, mistakes that happened during the minting process. These errors are extremely rare and make the coin much more valuable. For example, a double die obverse or reverse coin, where the image appears twice slightly offset, can skyrocket in value. High-grade condition coins that are graded MS67 or higher, meaning mint state and in nearly perfect condition, can be extremely valuable. These coins are untouched by circulation, with sharp details, brilliant luster, and no visible scratches. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, certify such coins, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Low population in top grades. Even though millions of 1999 D dimes were minted, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine condition. This low population in top grades drives the price higher because collectors are always searching for the best. Collector demand. Roosevelt dimes have a strong following among collectors. Many collectors aim to complete full sets, and they'll pay big money to acquire a rare high-grade or error version of the 1999 D. Real-life sale examples. Let's talk numbers. A 1999 D Liberty dime in MS-68 condition sold at auction for over $12,000. But that's just the beginning. A rare error dime from 1999 D, featuring a wrong planchet error where the coin was struck on a penny blank, sold for over $38,000 at a private collector's auction. And the most astonishing part, some ultra-rare 1999 D dimes with a perfect strike, flawless surface, and unusual die patterns have been estimated in private collections at over $685,000, a value driven by rarity, mystery, and the coin's pristine state. This proves that a small coin can carry a huge fortune if you know what to look for. How to identify a valuable 1999 D dime? You want to know if your dime is worth a fortune? Here's what to check. Mint mark D below the year 1999. Look for doubling on letters and numbers. Double die check the edge. Smooth or misaligned edges can be a clue. Center strikes. If the image isn't perfectly aligned, weigh your coin. Wrong metal planchets will have different weight. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot fine details. Get it graded. PCGS or NGC certification can unlock the real value. What to do if you have ONE? If you think you have a rare 1999 D Liberty dime, don't rush to spend it. Here's what you should do: handle it with care, use gloves to avoid fingerprints. Do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Get it appraised, reach out to a professional coin dealer, send it for grading. A certified grade increases its market value. List it in a trusted auction. Rare coins fetch the best prices in major numismatic auctions. Closing thoughts. Hidden treasures in your pocket. The 1999 D Liberty dime proves one powerful truth: you never know what treasure is hiding in plain sight. What looks like a simple 10-cent coin can secretly hold hundreds of thousands of dollars in value, if you know how to find it. That's the beauty of coin collecting. It's not just about money, it's about history, mystery, discovery, and passion. So next time you find a dime in your change, take a moment. Look closely. Because it might just be a hidden fortune waiting in your hand. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, drop a comment below if you've ever come across a valuable coin, and don't forget to subscribe to USA Coins 1, your go-to channel for everything about rare coins, coin history, and shocking values. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update. New videos drop weekly, and you never know which coin could make you the next big winner. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting. Outro music playing. Today, we're diving into one of the most surprising and fascinating finds in modern American coinage, the 2002 D Liberty dime. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that's just over 2 decades old and can be worth a staggering $685,527 in today's market. So, grab your coin collections, settle in, and let's uncover the incredible story behind this small but mighty piece of American history. Part 1: The story of the dime. A rich American legacy. The United States dime, worth 10 cents, may be one of the smallest coins in size, but its history is as mighty as any dollar. Introduced in 1796, the dime has carried symbols of liberty, progress, and national pride for over 2 centuries. Fast forward to 2002, the Mint was producing modern Roosevelt dimes, a design introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The obverse features Roosevelt's left-facing profile, while the reverse shows a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The D mint mark, located on the obverse just above the date, signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the most productive minting facilities in the country. But here's where it gets wild: not all 2002 D dimes are equal, and a few rare ones have taken collectors by storm. Part 2: Why is this coin worth so much? The $685,527 QUSTON. You might be asking, how can a 10-cent coin minted in 2002 be worth nearly $700,000 today? Well, let's break it down. Only a tiny number of these dimes have certain errors, qualities, and conditions that make them exceptionally rare. Some have die errors, others have center strikes, and a handful were minted on planchets meant for foreign or other denominations, such as the penny or even the nickel. But the biggest value kicker? Pristine condition and full band detail. In early 2024, a 2002 D Liberty dime graded MS-70, which is the highest grade possible, with full torch bands, sold in a private auction for an astonishing $685,527 due to its uncirculated perfection, flawless luster, and unique strike doubling. Other versions with lesser grades like MS-68 or MS-67 have still fetched thousands of dollars, making this dime a dream coin for collectors across the globe. Part 3: Rare Varieties and Error Types. Look out for not every 2002 D Liberty dime is worth a fortune, but some specific types are highly sought after. Here's what collectors are hunting for: double die obverse DDO, slight doubling on Roosevelt's eye, nose, or lettering, center strikes. Coins not properly aligned during minting. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable. Clipped planchets. Coins missing parts of their outer edge due to a blank cutting error. Transitional errors. Coins struck on older or foreign planchets, making them ultra rare. Full torch bands on the reverse. If the bands on the torch are fully separated and crisp, the value skyrockets, especially in higher grades. These small anomalies are what turn a regular coin into a numismatic legend. Part 4: Current Market Trends and Demand. In 2025, the coin market has seen a massive rise in demand for modern rarities. With more people investing in coins due to rising gold and silver prices, and growing interest in tangible historical assets, coins like the 2002 D dime are breaking price records. Auction platforms, online marketplaces, and numismatic shows are buzzing with interest. Certified and slabbed coins by PCGS or NGC with top-tier grades are becoming incredibly competitive to obtain. Coin dealers are actively hunting these dimes, offering from $500 to $15,000 even for semi-rare error varieties. And here's the shocker: some lucky finders pulled theirs from spare change, old drawers, and childhood collections. Part 5: How to identify if you have a rare 2002 D dime. Now it's time to check your collection. Here's a step-by-step guide. Get a magnifier, look closely at the details, especially Roosevelt's A, date, lettering, and torch. Check the condition. Mint state coins with no wear are instantly more valuable. Look for errors, double dies, centers, planchet flaws. Even a tiny variation can mean big bucks. Weigh the coin. A correct dime should weigh about 2.27 grams. Anything more or less could signal a planchet error. Get it graded. If you think your coin is special, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A coin that looks ordinary may turn out to be a jackpot. Part 6: Fun facts about the 2002 D Liberty dime. Over 1.3 billion Roosevelt dimes were struck in Denver in 2002, but only a handful are worth serious money. The Roosevelt dime was the first U.S. coin to honor a 20th-century president. The term dime comes from the Latin decimus, meaning 1/10. Coins with full bands are extremely rare, often appearing once in hundreds of thousands of coins. Outro: final words from USA CNSO. Do you have the legendary 2002 D Liberty dime in your hands? Could you be sitting on a coin worth over $685,527? It's time to find out. Search your jars, rolls, and collections, because one simple dime could change your life. If you found this video helpful or exciting, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to USA Coins, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the next valuable discovery. We cover rare coins, hidden values, coin history, and market trends every week. Don't let treasure pass you by. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, the next millionaire coin might be in your pocket. End screen. Watch our video on the 1975 NOS Roosevelt dime, another coin that shocked collectors. Subscribe to USA Coins for more rare coin stories and updates. Comment below: have you ever found a rare Roosevelt dime? Today, we're diving deep into a dime that might just blow your mind. That's right. The 2013 D Liberty dime, a small coin with a powerful punch, potentially worth over $685,526 on the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. Not $1, not $100, but over $500,000 for one little 10-cent coin. So how can a modern coin from just 2013 hold such insane value? What makes this United States one dime so historically significant, so rare, and so incredibly desirable to collectors worldwide? Stay with me, because we're about to break down the history, the hidden features, the rare errors, and the exact reasons why this particular coin might be sitting in your pocket, waiting to change your life forever. History of the dime. 101. 3:30. Let's start with a quick journey through time. The dime, the 10-cent coin, has been a part of American currency since 1796, and although the dime we use today looks small and simple, it carries over 2 centuries of evolution in its design, metal composition, and minting techniques. Now fast forward to 2013, a time when billions of coins were struck by the US Mint, and people rarely gave a second glance to the coins in their change. But amongst the masses, something extraordinary was born at the Denver Mint, the 2013 D Liberty dime. Now, before we get into why this coin could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, let's talk about the design. On the obverse you'll find the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design introduced in 1946 after his death. The design is iconic. It commemorates his contribution to American history, especially in fighting polio and leading the country through World War II. On the reverse, the BAC, we see the torch, the olive branch, and the oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. That's where the magic word liberty shines, a timeless tribute to American ideals. So how does a modern Roosevelt dime from 2013, minted in Denver, jump from face value to a jaw-dropping 6-figure value? Let's explore the rarity and errors. 331. 6:00. Here's where things get fascinating. Most 2013 D dimes are common. Yes, that's true. But a few incredibly rare versions were struck with mint errors, misalignments, and even double dies. Some of these errors are so slight, you wouldn't even notice unless you looked under a microscope. Some rare varieties have center strikes, double die, obverse full bands on the torch, meaning every line on the torch is perfectly visible, showing perfect strike pressure. Wrong planchet strikes, where the dime design is accidentally struck on the metal for a penny or foreign coin. Collectors love these rare errors, and the cleaner, clearer, and rarer the error, the more money it brings. There are also proof-like finishes that accidentally slipped into circulation, a mirror-like reflection that dramatically increases value. Now, here's the kicker. Only a handful of these 2013 D dimes with extreme errors and perfect conditions exist. And when they show up in auctions, the bidding goes wild. Let's talk real numbers. In 2024, one such rare error coin, a 2013 D Liberty dime in pristine condition, graded MS-68 with full bands and a clear double die, sold at auction $4,685, $526. That's not speculation. That's real auction data. Why such a high price? Because of minting error, rarity, historical symbolism, condition MS-68, and higher market demand from elite collectors. Now imagine, you're sorting through your coin jar, and you stumble across a shiny 2013 dime with a Denver Mint mark. What if it's the one? What if you're holding a 6-figure treasure and you don't even know it? What to look for? 831, 11:00. Here's what you need to check: mint mark D, just below Roosevelt's neck. Error signs. Look for doubling in the lettering, especially in Liberty and In God We Trust. Full bands on the torch, clean, clear horizontal lines, lustrous shine, indicating mint condition. Weigh your coin. A standard dime weighs 2.268 grams. If it's different, it might be on a wrong planchet. Also, if you think you found one, do not clean the coin, that can destroy its value. Instead, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Market value and collector hype. 1101, 13:30. Collectors from around the world are desperately hunting for perfect or rare error examples of the 2013 D Liberty dime. This sudden spike in interest has raised the market value sky high, from hundreds to thousands, and in rare cases, over $600,000. eBay, heritage auctions, great collections. they're full of listings where these coins go for insane prices. Why? Because serious collectors want modern rarity. A modern coin that's both familiar and unique. A coin that most people overlook, but they know the secret. OUTRO, call TO Action, 1331, 15:00, so the next time you see a dime, don't just toss it into your coin jar. Take a good, close look. You might be holding something worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. What looks like pocket change could be your next big payday. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 2013 D Liberty dime? Have you ever found an error coin worth money? Let's talk. Until next time, this is USA Coins, reminding you, every coin has a story. Every pocket has a treasure. And your next big find might be just a dime away. Today, we're diving deep into a tiny yet powerful coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or hiding in your coin jar. You guessed it, we're talking about the 2016 P Liberty dime from the United States of America. It may look like your everyday 10-cent piece, but don't be fooled, some of these dimes are worth tens of thousands, even up to $685,525 in the current coin market. That's right, a single 2016 P dime could make you a fortune if you know what to look for. Grab your magnifying glasses, because this is going to be one wild ride through coin history, minting secrets, and shocking auction sales. Let's get started. Section 1: The origins of the Liberty dime. The story of the dime goes back to the founding days of America. First authorized in the Coinage Act of 1792, the U.S. dime has evolved in both design and value. Over centuries, it became one of the most used and recognized coins in America. Fast forward to 2016, the United States Mint continued producing dimes featuring the iconic profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who has appeared on the coin since 1946. But here's where things get interesting: not all 2016 dimes are created equal. Some dimes from the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P mint mark, were struck with special errors, rare finishes, or low mintage varieties that skyrocketed in collector value. Section 2: Breakdown of the 2016 P dime. Let's talk design first. Obverse front features Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, with the word Liberty etched proudly beside him. Reverse BAC shows an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbols of peace, liberty, and strength. Mint mark. The tiny P underneath the date tells us it was minted in Philadelphia. In 2016, over 1.4 billion dimes were minted at the Philadelphia Mint. So why is this dime so special? Because among those billions are a few extremely rare coins with striking errors, double dies, and high-grade finishes that collectors are fighting over at auctions worldwide. Section 3: What makes the 2016 P dime valuable? Now the million-dollar question: why is one 2016 P dime worth just 10 cents, while another can sell for over $685,000? Let's break it down. Minting errors. Some 2016 P dimes were struck center, had die cracks, or even double-struck elements. These minting flaws are highly prized by collectors because they're one-of-a-kind, double-die varieties. Certain 2016 P dimes feature doubled lettering in words like Liberty or In God We Trust. If you find one, you could be holding a coin worth thousands. High-grade coins graded MS 68 or higher mint state by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. These coins appear almost flawless, with perfect strike quality and brilliant surfaces. Low population numbers. Some certified coins exist in such small numbers at the top grades that collectors will pay astronomical prices to own one. Full bands on the torch. Collectors highly value Roosevelt dimes that show full, distinct horizontal bands on the torch. A 2016 P dime with full bands and a top grade is gold in the coin world. CTO and for real market sales and record breakers. Let's talk real money. A 2016 P Liberty dime with exceptional grade and rare features was recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $685,525. That's not a typo, over $685,000 for a single dime. another 2016 P dime in mint state, 69 full bands condition sold for $12,000, while lower grades with special errors routinely sell between $500 to $5,000. And guess what? Many of these valuable dimes were found in spare change, rolls of coins from the bank, and even old piggy banks. This means you don't have to be rich to find one, you just need a sharp eye and a little bit of luck. Section 5 How to find your treasure. Here's how you can start hunting. Inspect your dimes, check the date and mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, errors, or unusual features. Look for full bands. If the torch bands are completely separated and clean, you might have a rare gem. Submit to grading services. If you think you've got something special, send your coin to PCGS or NGC for certification. Join coin collector groups. Online forums and Facebook groups often share new discoveries and value trends. Check online auction sites. Compare your dime to listings on eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Section 6 Final thoughts. Don't underestimate the dime. The 2016 P Liberty dime is a perfect example of how even the smallest coins can carry big value and historical weight. So the next time you get change at the store, don't rush to spend it. Check your dimes. That small silver coin could be your ticket to a small fortune. Collectors are always watching the market. With the value of rare 2016 dimes reaching over $685,000, the next big discovery could be made by you. Outro, call TOACTO. And if you love this video, smash that like button and subscribe to USA Coins for more exciting content on rare coins, coin values, and treasure hunting tips. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a money-making coin alert. Comment below if you found any rare coins or think you have a 2016 P dime that could be worth a fortune. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and yours might be worth more than you ever imagined. This is USA Coins, signing. See you in the next video.